Good morning, everybody. Happy Thursday and happy Christmas. What other job can you get away with saying happy Christmas in June? It's the best thing ever. We are feeling all the festive ho-ho-hos here at Hunky Dory Crafts because it is Christmas blockbuster launch week. We have got so many goodies and jam-packed festive fun here on this show. We're going to take a look at the rest of the Christmas blockbuster, as well as some absolute perfect partner essentials for your festive crafting. So good morning to everybody joining us. My name is Rebecca Monks and I am so excited to be your host today. In the producer station we have the lovely Lisa.
Good morning.
Good morning. And in the demonstration station it's the one and only Anne-Marie.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm very excited.
I'm so excited. We haven't worked together in here since I've come back.
Really?
Yeah.
Not?
No, we haven't.
Oh my gosh, we have missed a lot of each other though, haven't we? Like holidays
We have.
and things. So,
Yeah.
No, this is so exciting.
I've been like, yep, I've got Anne-Marie in the show today. It's going to be
I've done
great.
your kit days, haven't I?
You have done, yeah.
Oh, this is exciting.
I know, and what a day to be.
I know, right? It's the best day.
It's the best day. Hopefully.
We're not going to talk about it.
Oh, okay.
We're not going to talk about it.
Right, let's leave it at
say
that. We'll leave it unsaid. Shall we have a look at this week's Win It Weekly? Let's do it. Oh, what a time to be giving this away. The Premier Craft Tools. What a prize, I know. The Mega Storage Caddy with 16 of your fabulous storage boxes, all stored in a wonderful large storage case. You can just absolutely slide these out and back in to your heart's content. It's worth $39.99 and we've got 3 lucky winners. So we would like you to like, share and comment with your answer to the following question. How long was the first Christmas movie? Is it A, 1 minute, B, 5 minutes, or C, 8 minutes? We are going to be giving away that wonderful storage caddy tomorrow, so do not miss out on that. Get your entries in. Shall we just absolutely just crack on with the show, because we have got a lot of amazing things to get through. So let's have a recap of our wonderful Blockbuster Ultimate Collection. If you didn't join us yesterday or you didn't manage to catch us on the afternoon, we launched our incredible Christmas. There it is. Look at that stunning artwork, the variety. It is huge. I've had to come all the way over here so that we can squeeze it into our amazing middle pack shot. And you get the magazine in there. Oh my goodness. So you're going to get 4 kits in there. With Mr. Camera.
The rest of it's
The rest of it's over in the other corner. You need to appreciate that our little space is quite dinky.
It is.
But we do quite well to pack it all in.
Oh, I know. Everybody has worked so hard. So we just hope that you guys see that, and I'm sure you guys at home appreciate. Oh, there's the rest.
So dark.
Oh, it's because your light's not on, Lace.
Oh, I don't know what's going wrong.
The big light's not on. Get the big light on.
We are going to pick and flick through this, so do not worry. Lisa's just sorting the lights out. Are we on?
Does that help?
Not really.
It's a bit rubbish, isn't it? Let's pretend it looks good.
We're going to pick and flick through it properly. But again, you have to say though, it does, you know, to its credit, it shows how wonderfully full that kit is.
Yeah, definitely.
You can see the amount of sheets. Jess is on the case as well. We've got Jess is here. So you are going to get for your $78.89, and that's the maximum you're going to pay.
Yeah, it's incredible, isn't it? We were working out at Hobby Maker the other day that your fold and die cut elements, you've got over 400 foiled and die cut elements, and that's in the Ultimate or the Blockbuster. Obviously, however you decide to purchase. But if you're talking about the Ultimate, and we add in all the cardstock,
all your inserts, your little book,
your inserts, and your Adorable Scorable, there was over 700 elements. And when you work out that price per element, I think we worked it out at the $78.89. It was 11 pence
per element.
And that could be a fold and die cut element, that could be an A4 sheet of cardstock.
Wow.
It could be a page from your little book, but that price is crazy, isn't it?
It's absolutely crazy. It is just so worth just stretching out to get all of those extra goodies and elements. I mean, you're thinking about the little book and your inserts. That is, you know, there's 120 cards worth if you want to in the little book. You know, there's an insert that, you know, that's an extra £1 onto your cards if you're selling, at least. You know, again, your adorable scorable, that might be the difference between making an extra card with your scraps.
Definitely, yeah.
You know,
you've got 40 sheets there, so even if you just score them all in half and make yourself 40 A5 card blanks.
Exactly, it's an extra, like you say, it's an extra sort of 40 cards. Absolutely incredible. And like I say, we say 78.89. If you're paying that, you need to be logging in and getting those.
Nobody should be paying that.
Nobody should be paying that. Absolutely no one should be paying that. You should be paying £74.95, or if you are a Diamond member, £71. Again, an incredible investment for your £71 or £74.95 because of the amount that you're getting in here. Lots and lots of people loving this now. Okay, so shall we show? What should we show now, Lisa? The little book? Cool, she's nodding. I think she's just having a little bit of a tea. So these are the images that you see throughout your Christmas blockbuster. So it is going to be the perfect partner. Natalie did a card with this one, and she used the image on the cardstock and the topper, but you could easily swap the topper for a little book page and copy that card. We've got Santa, ho, ho, ho. Love him. So cute. We've got the wonderful little sheepies there. Don't forget, you are getting 20 stunning designs in here. 6 sheets of each of these designs, so you can be fussy cutting, you can be batch making. Absolutely incredible. Obviously, if you want an extra one, it's just £9.99. Again, we just love our Christmas little books. We've got the penguin there, everyone's little favourite cheeky chappy. We've got the geese and the post box. So good. Love, love, love these images. We've got the Christmas by the Canal from the Christmas style, super modern and contemporary with that kind of theme, super like kind of European as well. I absolutely love it. We've got the Kiddywinks doing their nativity. How sweet is that? So, so cute. Again, an absolute favourite, the kitten and the Christmas lights. We always try and squeeze our favourite furry friends into our blockbuster because I think everybody just expects to see them there. Yeah. It's absolutely iconic, isn't it? To see our furry friends. We've got Santa, snowmen, penguins, all of the absolute classics. Really, really festive and fun. We've got the Christmas village scene. We've got our wonderful Christmas tree, and like the old-fashioned shopping arcade is absolutely beautiful. I just love it. You will have one of those in your town, I'm sure. This reminds me of like Victoria Square in Leeds. It's fabulous. You've got the candles there. There's just so much in here. I love her as well.
Oh, she's beautiful, isn't she?
Isn't she just? Oh, she's just my favourite. I love, love, love her. With the sparkling sort of twinkly lights and the piece there that you've got is just so, so cool. You've got the pink polar bear, little mum and baby image, the swan couple, again, absolutely perfect. Great for like winter birthdays, winter weddings and anniversaries. Maybe it's their first Christmas together or first Christmas married. You've got all the little pals on the bus.
I love that one.
So cute, isn't it?
So much fun, isn't it?
So, so, so much fun. Again, great for kids like school cards and teacher cards. Maybe those ones that you have to just batch make and you want to keep them really nice and simple for the kids to join in. You've got the wonderful winter horse. Absolutely incredible artwork in here. So, so good. All of that is coming to you. And again, it is included in your ultimate collection. So there is no need to buy it again unless you want an extra one. But it's 120 pages of beautiful Christmas artwork. So it really, really is worth just stretching yourself for that. Not only that as well, you are going to get all of these incredible, adorable, scorable sheets of cardstock as well, which is just amazing. We have handpicked these Christmas colours to go perfectly with our collection. I think this is the strongest, like most cohesive Christmas adorable scorable we've ever done for Christmas.
It's wonderful, isn't it? It just works so perfectly alongside the blockbuster. So we do have two kind of selections on the show for you today, but this is the specific blockbuster one. So it does have, you know, it's got like the pink pizzazz in there, for example.
Yeah.
And you might think that is not a standard Christmas colour.
It's not.
But it works with our blockbuster.
It works so well. I mean, let's just grab this in. Isn't it going to go so well with that?
Perfect.
And that lilac as well. You know, it's going to be working so good. Again, we've got this really wonderful green. You know, that's going to be going with the Santa, for example. It's just incredible how well this is going to go. Obviously, it doesn't have any artwork or festive patterns on here. So if you don't manage to use it all with your blockbuster,
doesn't matter. Yeah.
Doesn't matter. It just slides into your everyday core cardstock. Again, this one could see working with the teddy bear. Again, I'm spoiling some of the card samples that we've got here. We've got this wonderful... I really need to get learning these names, Anne-Marie.
I still don't know them, Bex, don't worry.
No, I don't blame you. There was a lot to do today, Lisa. I know I'm normally really good with them, and I haven't got with the 2025 colours. And then we've got these wonderful sort of like coffee tones, kind of neutral colours in there as well. So you're going to be getting all of that. 40 sheets, so you are going to be getting 2 of each, so double this amount that we've just shown you. Again, this is why it is worth getting. Cannot stress that enough. It is just going to be so incredible. And you're going to get we've done the Christmas, we've done the blockbuster adorable the card insert packs. So again, you're going to be getting matching inserts for your cards. These are the ones from Let It Snow. Yes, do apologise. Let It Snow. I know that polar bear just is so cute, isn't it? But it's so great. And then I saw the horse and I was like, no, it's Let It Snow. Again, incredible inserts just to finish your cards off in complete and utter style. You've got the Christmas couple there as well. Just soft, delicate, muted, almost kind of watermarked versions of your blockbuster cardstock. And again, it is just so good knowing that, you know, Christmas is a time that we're sending those really special cards. It might be the only time of year you send that person a card. You know, why not make it really elegant, really special, you know, and you work so hard on the front that you may as well have the inside looking its best too. So it's just so worth having these inserts as well. Don't forget you can ink onto them, stamp onto them. If you've got like fancy metallic gel pens or fountain pens, they are absolutely going to work a treat with those. We've got the Festive Joy ones coming up next for you with all of those traditional imagery on there, the reds, greens, golds, creams, the poinsettias, the candles, you know, all of that fantastic, that snowdrop, that is a favourite of mine as well this year. I
love the snowdrop.
I do as well, and again, it's great for all those winter occasions, isn't it? Absolutely fantastic. Again, you've got Santa in there. Wonderful sort of patterns. Again, this would be going with anything. So if you're chopping these into A5 and just using it on one side, this pattern is quite universal to go with kind of anything else. Again, maybe you're crafting with the little book. Again, you know, it's so great to have a matching insert to go with that as well, isn't it? So wonderful. I absolutely adore our inserts. They are so good. Absolutely gorgeous. Good morning, everybody joining us. Lots of comments coming through. You've got the wonderful toys there, and the sort of village square with the tree and the carol singers, the brass band. Absolute iconic imagery in our Festive Joy collection. And the doggies. Woof, woof, woof. So cute. Okay, let's move on to our next one. You're going to get matching inserts for the cutest Christmas. The cutest Christmas. Again, featuring all your little pals. Again, we get lots of people that say they use them on the outsides and the fronts of their cards. They are just so perfect. Again, if you're wanting to use a nice little, you know, delicate background for a little book page or just a sentiment, you know, really making that blockbuster work super hard for you. Absolutely gorgeous. 140 GSM. So they are the perfect weight. I love the teddy bear too. Oh my goodness. You are going to just get this home and just be in heaven. It is so, so good. Love, love, love these inserts. Again, lots of choice and variety for you. Beautiful. Again, he's another little favourite of everyone. The really cute Santa. So cute. And again, we've got the gnome there with the pink and turquoise, the nativity scene, the cat. Oh my goodness, so cute. And then again, we've got the last remaining ones of that. So you're going to get 16 of those inserts. Don't forget, you can maybe chop those in half. And have absolutely double the amount for your cards. You can fold them in half if you're making your A5s and you want that really luxurious touch. We are selling them all individually as well, so we've got all of the codes and prices on here. They are $4.99 again, and that is if you're not signing in. So don't forget, you can always pick up extras if you want to, but the most incredible value is if you are going for that ultimate collection, you are going to be getting all of this. You are not paying for any, you're not paying any more for any of this of what we've shown you. It is going to come home with you, and everything that Dan showed you in the Blockbuster is also going to come home with you. So if you have already got your ultimate collection, you can just sit back and enjoy looking at everything that you're going to be getting home. It is incredible. Again, this is the last one for our Christmas style, our really nice contemporary, modern, sort of very on trend, maybe some slightly more fun and funky colorways in here, and some more sort of like funky twists on the artwork. Obviously we've got the angel, super classic, but we've just absolutely zhuzhed her up with some really funky neutral colorways and some beautiful sort of like hand-drawn, line-drawn leaf artwork and some fairy lights. It is absolutely stunning. We've got the Christmas cookies and cupcakes on here. Again, another absolute fave at home, I'm sure. We have all of those inserts available for you. So all 4 packs are available for $14.97. So there is a saving. If you just want the Blockbuster and the inserts, you may as well still save £4.99, which is just a free pack of inserts. You may as well take advantage of that. So hopefully I have gone through everything in enough detail. If you have any questions, please do let us know and we'll try and get them answered and covered for you. But again, this is just the kind of thing that is going to stretch your stash. We've got one sentiment there from the Blockbuster. That's all it touches. The rest is all of those beautiful additional extras. So the little book, we've got some decoupage on that teddy bear. We've got the wonderful Adorable Scorable as mats and layers. Again, you're just going to be seeing how you can create so many extra cards with just that stash. Again, using up old pattern papers, using up dies. It's just incredible, isn't it? I love this one from Lynn with the touches of glitter onto that horse. It is so cool. I know. Again, utilising your dies with your Adorable Scorable, your little book and alphabet working so well there. It is just great. Absolutely wonderful. So much that you can make with this. And again, this uses all of these card models use very little of the actual Blockbuster. It's all of those added extras that you're going to be getting home with the ultimate collection. But let's see a demo.
Okay, so I thought what we could do is use our little book, but also use it with our inserts. Because we say quite often that we can use inserts on the front of our cards. But it isn't something I do that often, if I'm honest. So I thought we'll do that today. So we're going to bring in some of our Snowfall acetate as well.
Awesome.
So we're going to start with our acetate. So what I've done is we're making a 6x6 and we're going to make like a kind of stepper front for this. So I'm going to score at 6, and then what we're going to do with the cardstock for this gnome is we're going to cut this out and use this on the step. So I just need to have a little look at this, like how kind of deep this is. So the kind of shortest point there is about 8. We can get away with going to 8 inches, so a 2-inch step, and then at 10 I'm just going to score, but we will actually trim that off with the trimmer. So just one extra step on there, and we can bring in our trimmer to just take off that little edge. So this is then going to fold up and stick to the front of our card.
Yeah.
So not only is it going to provide that fabulous step for us, but it's going to give us that that gorgeous snowfall over the card.
Oh, beautiful.
So it just adds to that,
oh,
that
yeah.
fabulous snowy look. So you're not actually going to see loads of the acetate, if I'm honest. So let's get this on to here first of all with our tape runner. So this is the insert, which I've trimmed down to just under 5 3/4.
Yeah.
And just going on to some silver mirror, and that's just so that we can get this onto our base card. So we want our card to be tent-fold.
Okay.
Opening at the top.
Yep.
So that is going to go onto here.
Oh, I love that white edge as well.
I know, it just adds to that kind of frostiness,
yeah.
doesn't it? So when we want to be putting our acetate over the front of here, if you don't want to do that, you can kind of tuck it behind.
Okay,
as well.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
up to you where you place your acetate. But we are going to go over the front of everything so it just has a nice snowy feel.
Beautiful.
So just lining that up with that little white edge. And because we've trimmed that insert down to under 6 inches, it means we've still got a nice 6-inch panel that we can use on the back of the card or the inside of the card.
Absolutely.
So it's a great way of making sure that you can kind of get 2 6 inches out just by having a little trim under. So that's going to go over the front of here. Now I'm going to bring in our little book. So what I've done ahead of time is I've already cut this little guy out. So I've trimmed him already. So and I've cut some of the fussy detail off. So if I just bring in another one, you can see I've cut some of the really fancy detail off on his beard there, but you wouldn't know. You know, even if you were going to layer this over the top, you still wouldn't be able to tell. So he's going to kind of go right in the middle-ish. I'm aware that he's coming in on this side, so we don't want him too far over. We kind of almost want him to the left-hand side a little bit.
Yeah.
So knowing that that's where that's going to go, I can kind of flip this over.
Okay.
And I can just go with my red liner tape, just because it's acetate, and just stick my tape here.
Oh, yeah.
So that I know that when I flip this back over,
yeah,
it's going to be hidden by our little elf, gnome, gonk, whatever he might be.
Yeah, whatever term.
Whatever you like to use.
All of the above,
All
yeah,
of,
for
any,
sure.
All and any. Just adorable. That's all we need to know.
Oh, I know, isn't it just? And again,
So
having
cute.
it in that fresh sort of like pink and turquoise
It's
is
such
so
a nice colour
nice.
combo, isn't it? It's so gorgeous. So that bit of red liner tape we put on there is enough to hold that Snowfall acetate in place, because what you'll find with your acetate is the static kind of helps the rest stick.
So true.
So he's going to go back over here. Now the reason I hadn't stuck him down first is because I want to just kind of back him a little bit, just to add a little bit of strength.
Okay,
and
cool.
then I'm going to pop him on a little bit of a wobble, so he's just got a little
nice.
bit of movement. So I'm just going to stick him on with some construction glue. And what I did was I just kind of roughly drew around him onto some plain cardstock. And then again, just trimmed around a loose shape, because I didn't want to be fussy cutting these little fancy bits out of cardstock either. So just to make it a little bit easier, I've just got the bulk of the shape just out of our cardstock there. And that will just sit on top of there. We can shimmy that around, obviously with our construction glue, so that's sat perfectly onto there.
Awesome.
And that construction glue also gives it a little bit more strength, doesn't it? It's it's a bit of a magical adhesive, isn't it? It adds that extra, that extra. So I'm going to pop him to one side for him to dry before we kind of do the wobble, and we're going to come over to this guy and just trim him out of here. So we're just going to go along the edge of that snow. And again, when we kind of get to his little beard, I am just going to take a little bit of that curly bit off, because I don't fancy cutting that out of 350 GSM.
No, I'm not surprised. This is it. Like, don't be hard on yourself.
No.
Like, make your life a little bit easier.
Definitely.
Nobody will know that that's not there.
Only him.
I know, yeah. It's like, excuse me, I'm missing
whipped off half my moustache.
a little strand of my beard. But again, and even the bit that you've left over, you've got all that foiling detail at the top. Again, that'd make a great, nice big chunky panel or a border.
Yeah, and what you could do as well with what's left, so I've just got him there. You could take a piece of, so this is just the piece of cardstock that I just kind of cut him out of, but you could tear yourself a base like this to
oh
cover
yeah,
that, and then you've just got, and then I could go in with that other little image from my little book and pop that on there, and no one would know that that was underneath. You know, so there's always ways of extending out your kit, isn't there?
Absolutely.
And making it go that little bit further. So he's going to sit on to there. So let's just have a look how this is looking. It's going to look cute because obviously this is going to come away a little bit. Now we can bring that down a smidge as well. So let me just flip that over. Just check that everything's sitting behind that step. Make sure that it's kind of not poking over. I mean, it's not a disaster if it is, because it is Snowfall acetate, so it's, you can't see a great deal, but I'm just going to put a little pencil line there and just trim along that edge, so it just brings him down a little bit.
Yep.
So we can just see
oh,
that little guy in the background a bit more as well.
So gorgeous.
So red liner on here as well. So we'll just pop 2 strips across that bottom step.
This is turning out into like a really great card.
It is. Well, this is kind of like a demo that I had prepped for telly that I've slightly amended this morning, and I wasn't sure how the original one was going to work out, so it's always a bonus when they do start to come together and they look okay.
Yeah, for sure. And always.
Because in your head they always look fantastic.
And
you know, when
don't
you prep in your head,
oh yeah, I know.
They're the best cards. But then in reality, when you start making it, you're like, oh, that's not what I envisaged.
No, I know, I've been there.
Back to our trimmer, that little scrap of acetate that we trimmed before, I'm going to use a little bit of this to just create our little wobble.
Aww.
So I'm just going to cut that to 1 inch wide, and then I'm just going to, not going to measure this bit really, I'm just going to kind of fold this up to create like a little zigzag shape, so like a little M shape, and just trim off what we don't need there. And again, just give these a good little crease, just so it doesn't kind of stick out too much, but kind of loosen it up a little bit as well. So you want that kind of flexibility in that. And then you are going to add your tape onto each side of this. So again, you do want your red liner just so it's got that extra strength with acetate. Like that. And then we can take both of those off. Oops, don't stick to the mat. We're going to add one side on the back of him, so just still going with that M shape with the scores at the top, and then we can open this up and just pop him down there, so he has that little wobble.
That.
And then because it's the acetate as well, can you see when I kind of tip that forward, you can kind of stretch that out a little bit if you want. Sorry, you can't see. There we go. You can stretch that out a little bit if you want to. If it's not sitting quite right, there's ways of kind of, it's quite flexible, the acetate, isn't it? So you can see he's got that little wibble there. I'll show you properly when we turn him around, but let's add a sentiment onto here as well. So I've got the ribbon border from our Blockbuster, and I've got our little festive wishes. So I'm going to add some our tape runner onto here.
I just love how little you've actually used of the topper set. And
I know,
like you say,
yeah, this is all going to be it.
I know, it's just incredible to think that like once you've made that showstopper extravagant card, you might not be left with, you know, too much, but if you've got that ultimate collection with all those extras, you can still be making those extra 2 if not 3 cards.
Definitely.
Just by using all those little partners. Like, I love that. That's so great.
And then we'll just add our little sentiment on with some foam pads. Let me just get one of our strips. So I'll just trim to get some of our super cute pastel gemstones out.
Yes, we do.
It's essential.
Oh, it really is.
So I'm going to go to definitely our pinks, and I'm going to go, we've got a little unusual minty shade in here, which I don't feel like we have in our stash.
Yeah, it's in like the greens selection, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know whether
we've got a full pack of greens.
This one kind of works, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can get away with that. Okay, we'll go with that. I would have liked some smaller ones, but I don't think there are any. Oh, here we go. There's a whole sheet here.
Oh, amazing. That's better.
So I'm just going to add I'll pop some greens up here.
Cute.
Oops. And then I'm going to go with some of the pinks down in this bottom corner.
Amazing. And again, I love that you could, honestly, you could go with, these are the two standout colours for sure. But, you know, you could be picking out silver, white, pale blue.
Yeah, you can. And obviously you can colour any in as well.
Yeah, of course you can, yeah.
You can be colouring them in. That's not a disaster. So I'll show you what I was originally going to use. Well, I wasn't going to use all of these, but these are all the toppers still on that sheet that I haven't used. I feel like there's another square one as well.
Yeah.
Something like that. There's absolutely tons of toppers. We haven't used any of them apart from the sentiment and the ribbon borders there. Everything else has come from the cardstock or the, oh gosh, sorry, we're at a right funny angle, aren't we?
We have adjusted.
Dan has moved all the cameras.
Oh my goodness, let me move that out of the way.
Do you want me to show it off on this one?
I think it'll be
Have you got it?
I can. There we go.
There
so
we
you
are.
Can see if I just
give him a little wobble.
He's got that little wobble going on.
Love that card so much. Thank you so much,
You're
Anne-Marie.
welcome.
Wow.
On YouTube, someone's just asking about shipping to Germany. We do ship international.
We do ship international. Yep, Germany is absolutely fine. Yeah, the comments aren't really loading,
no.
Lisa.
Oh,
sorry.
no.
That's why I haven't read any, read too many out. But I really didn't want to say because, yeah, let's not. Now, are we ready to look at some brand new goodies as well? Our Christmas essentials that we are going to show you are just, again, incredible. And if you're already treating yourself, you may as well pop some of these extra goodies in your basket. But yes, we absolutely do ship to Europe. We ship to the US, Australia, absolutely everywhere. We've got a full list on that and hopefully the team will pop that link in on the comments. You just go to hunkydorycrafts.co.uk/international-orders. So hopefully that does help. Lisa, we're going to run the Essentials VT. Let's go. Oh my goodness, wasn't that just the most incredible? We're still mesmerised by the wobbling gnome.
He's in the aircon now, so he's just having a little wibble on the Gemini.
Oh, so cute. Okay, can I just say right now that I think these are the best Christmas essentials we've ever done.
We've got some good ones, haven't we?
It's fantastic. I can't tell you how much I enjoyed working with them. I mean, you probably saw by how many samples that I absolutely raced through with this because it is so incredible. We have got for you our brand new for 2025 Snowfall Adorable Scorable. So it takes Snowfall acetate and Adorable Scorable and just marries them together. Isn't that wonderful? So again, if you're Christmas crafting, again, you've got Blockbuster leftovers and you want that cardstock to just match it perfectly, it is wonderful. 24 sheets of this, 350 GSM. So again, it's great for your boxes, your gift bags, your tags, everything like that. Again, wonderful Christmas colours that have been chosen, as well as some different ones to the cardstock that you're going to get in the Ultimate Blockbuster. So we've got gold in here. Oh, isn't that just delicious with that gold snow on?
It's
beautiful.
Lush, isn't it?
It's lush, absolutely. Again, you're going to get that wonderful green. This is our stunning silver. Oh, that is just phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Again, you can mix and match this because the Snowfall is the same pattern throughout. So you could be absolutely mixing and matching your colours. We've got the wonderful Arctic Ice there. I do know that one. It's a favourite. The wonderful purple, obviously the red. Absolutely stunning collection of your Snowfall Adorable Scorable. We've got navy. Absolutely beautiful. We've got the cream in there. We've got the wonderful Merlot. and we've got the black. Oh my God, well, just look how classy that is. And again, it's edge to edge foil. So just, again, if Snowfall was not luxurious enough, if Adorable Scorable at 350 GSM in the most phenomenal colourways is not luxurious enough, we have absolutely gone to town with that. $14.99 for that, LFC 194. Get that in your baskets because it is an absolute stash essential. You see the card models and, oh, honestly, they're absolutely delightful. Next up, we have our Adorable Scorable Christmas colourways. Again, we have done this so differently for you. Again, if you're getting the Blockbuster and you want even more cardstock to stretch out that stash, it is just great. Just get it if you want the gold and silver. I mean, it is incredible. We have chosen different colours, still complimentary, still very festive, but we do appreciate that if you're getting the ultimate Blockbuster, you probably do want some a little bit of variety in there. So we've got colours that might not necessarily feature, such as the gold and silver. Again, we've got the wonderful Christmas reds, greens, purples, that wonderful Arctic ice there, the green tea as well, which does not feature in that Blockbuster one, and again your beautiful, beautiful sort of Christmassy festive green. Now this might be my favourite Christmas foiled cardstock of all time. I'm going to put it right out there. It's so good. Honestly, I cannot tell you how much I enjoyed working with this. I could have spent days and weeks on this. It is just so good. And I just seemed to find something for everything I needed. Every little book page, every leftover topper, I could find something in here to work with it. Even just using it on its own was fantastic.
It's just lovely, isn't it?
It is honestly the best collection of edge-to-edge cardstock I think we have ever done. 24 sheets of 350 GSM foiled designs. Again, absolutely stunning designs. We've got the fairy lights here, and just look at that foiling. Oh,
it's incredible, isn't it?
Just delicious.
I just love it.
So do I.
It still absolutely fascinates me that those big, heavy, clunky machines over in the warehouse can produce something that's got so much detail.
I know.
And so perfect.
It really is.
It's just mind-boggling, isn't it?
It really is. And again, imagine how luxurious your gift boxes and bags are going to be. Your gift tags. You know, pop your middle frames that you've got left over from your toppers into here. Again, oh my goodness. The baubles on the gold Adorable Scorable. Absolutely beautiful. The Christmas pudding's just crying out to be fussy cut there. Again, you've got the gold and the silver in just a really nice coordinating Adorable Scorable. So if you're pairing this up with your Snowfall, if you're pairing this up with your plain Adorable Scorable, it's going to work perfectly. Gorgeous, soft, stunning swirls in that one as well. And again, we've got that in the silver. We've got beautiful holly designs in here as well. Just look at the way it catches the light. Stunning. And again, we've got the music. One or two of these designs, again, are going to slip right into your everyday stash. The music notes, the tartan and check patterns, the swirls. So again, if you don't get it all used this Christmas, it will absolutely keep until the next time you need to use it, or your everyday stash. Sorry, do bear with us as we try and sort of figure out. I think we've gone so long with them how they are that we're all so just... You do. You certainly do. It's like when you rearrange the furniture in your house. And then we have got the wonderful Miri Card Essentials. So again, 24 sheets of here of your 300 GSM Miri Card festive colourways. Just absolutely beautiful. Perfect as well for your little book pages, which don't have any foiling at all. So maybe you want something a little bit more jazzier in terms of your colourways. You've got the wonderful sort of ice colour there. You've got the copper blaze. We've got rose gold in here. We've got rainbow. Absolutely stunning colours. You've got sapphire blue. Obviously, you've got your rich gold and your beautiful, beautiful red there as well. Absolutely stunning. Again, so Christmas and festive. It's just fabulous. That's £11.99. Diamond members, £10.79. What an amazing price. Next, we have we've got your Essential Book of Christmas Sentiments. Again, so great for taking your card making that little bit further. If you've got just leftover images, again, little book pages that you don't have leftover sentiments from the Blockbuster for, you can just be reaching this. Again, maybe you're just treating yourself to some of those extra goodies alongside your Blockbuster. This is going to work so well because they are adorable, scorable colours, so they are going to match. I mean, there you go. Match. Made in heaven. Just perfect.
Gorgeous.
Just pop one of those on and you're good to go. And there are so many in here. You've got 40 sheets of your foiled and die cut sentiment pages in here. Absolutely stunning. And you've got a real nice variety in here. So you've got Santa Claus is coming to town, from me to you, ho ho ho, to someone very special. Beautiful sentiments in here, lots of different shapes. We've got hexagonal, we've got tag shapes, squares, rounded, and again, so much foiling, it will blow your socks off. Isn't that incredible? You've got the star-shaped ones and the really nice banners. So you've got To a Little Star, Christmas Cracker, really nice big centerpiece kind of like label ones here, hearts, everything you could ever dream of. So you've got Peace on Earth, 'Twas the Night, Love from Across the Miles. Really, really nice here. And again, it is just an absolute Christmas essential. £12.99. Wow. That is an amazing price for all of these sentiments. The greatest gift of Christmas is you. Hope your Christmas sparkles. Sending Christmas blessings. We've even squeezed in extra artwork in here. You've got Merry Christmas pudding, handmade just for you, dashing through the snow. So you can see we've got trees, we've got houses, we've got speckles, stars, gifts. Absolutely jam-packed in here. Full of all of your favourite festive sentiments, colourways and images. You've got Silent Night, Holy Night, All is Calm, All is Bright. I love that one. So you've got Have Your Elf a Merry Little Christmas. So whether you're crafting for the kids, crafting for couples, crafting for that special loved one, you are going to be covered here. This is the Essential Book of Christmas Sentiments. And we've got, finally, some gemstones to show you. Just an incredible array of festive gemstones. We've got our festive selection here of all of our beautiful Christmas gemstones. These are worth buying. Well, obviously they're worth buying, but it's the only pack that we do red.
Yeah.
So
yeah, and the price is crazy. Should be £11.99. So it's such a good price.
It's a ridiculous price. I would be getting 2 or 3 of those multi-packs. And then we have got this one as well. Again, how are these £7.99? These are our speciality gemstones. These aren't just our regular ones. Look, you get silver in here. We've squeezed an extra 2 colours with the silver and the purple in our sparkles. And again, we've got our pearls there with that beautiful sort of rounded, faceted finish. You know me, every card has a gemstone on. So they're absolutely worth buying for my book. Shall we look at some cards and projects? I mean, how cute is that? Again, we've got the 2 patterns on there working perfectly in harmony. We've got the EBK, the Essential Book, working really hard with those 2 little tags. And again, we've got some beautiful Snowfall. Again, I love the 2 colourways that have been used in there. The little book chopped up like this to make that really nice centerpiece. And again, your finishing touch with that sentiment. Again, a little book page there with those 2 little leftover toppers. Really, really cute designs. We've got Santa there with that foiled cardstock. Whatever you pair it with is going to look so, so good. Again, we've got some on that with the festive lights. Just so good, isn't it? On its own or with the Blockbuster. Yeah, it looks good with everything. Mixing and matching your patterns here like we've got with some of these cards. Again, really, really nice designs here. Again, making the most of those leftover toppers. Making the most of, we've got some as well that you could be using as a sort of scrap challenge with your banners and your squares. Again, that uses nothing else from the Blockbuster. Nothing at all, sorry, from the Blockbuster, just those extra essentials. So you can see how that's going to just slide right into your stash so beautifully. It's just the makes the most delightful cards and projects. And don't forget as well, you can be making your boxes and bags with this because it is 350 GSM Adorable Scorable. Right, I think it is definitely time for demo number 2.
Okay, no worries.
Amazing.
So we're going to use our little book.
Yeah.
We're going to use some of our sentiments. I've not decided which one. So all 3 are there.
Yep.
3 different colours.
Ooh.
And we're going to use some of our fabulous Marie. So what I've done is I've cut this down into 2-inch squares.
Yep.
Just picking out colours that work with our little snow lady here. I did take inspiration from one of the team actually that had kind of made a card similar to this. But we're going to jazz this Marie up a little bit. We're going to emboss it.
Ooh.
So I'm just going to grab these curvy plates.
Yeah, they are a little bit sad. They're out of stock with Gemini themselves, crafters themselves, aren't they? So
yeah.
It's one of those things. I know we get asked a lot about why our plates are so tatty and we haven't replaced them, but that is kind of why.
That's why. Okay, so I'm just going to pop the striped one in. And I'm going to see if I can get the stars in as well. So I've already put those in there. I just want to make sure they don't move in there with the curve. So I'm just going to pop that on there, hold everything for dear life.
Oh, I know.
And turn it on. It's a good start. And then pop that in. Watch my little gnome doesn't fall off. You can't see him. I'll turn him around. Can you see him?
Oh, and you can still see him wobbling as well.
He just has a little wobble in the aircon.
That is amazing.
It's so cute. So that's those 2. So we've got stars, we've got stripes. Let's get our polka dots through as well.
Fabulous.
So we're just using 3 different patterns, 3 different colours, so we can create a really cool mix and match with those. So I'll just grab those out. Oh, not pushed it hard enough then.
So I'm so sorry, we've got an absolute spam of comments coming. Thank you for sorting that, Lisa.
They're working now.
Thank you so much for all of your comments. We will try and get some red. It's just a crazy busy show today. Ooh.
It's a crazy busy week, isn't it?
I know. They look so good, Anne-Marie.
So cute, isn't it? I love the embossing folders for this. Like, if you've got Miri or Adorable Scorable, anything kind of just plain, it just jazzes it up so well, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
So these have gone a little bit curvy, but we can just straighten those back up, so don't worry about that. And what I thought we could do as well is go to our scoreboard and just put some like little channels for these to sit into.
Okay, nice.
So I'm gonna pop this onto here, but I kind of want to go a little bit sideways, a little bit of a diagonal. I might go to 6 actually and just tilt it a little bit more. There we go. So I'm just gonna add one there, and then I think, so these are 2 inches. If we go 2 1/4, that's going to give us a really nice kind of channel to sit in. So 7 1/4 is 9 1/2. You've just got to do a little bit of maths. It's not my strong point.
So are these like faux mats and layers?
Yeah, yeah. So
nice.
then we're going to come back here, so it needs to be 3 1/4 there.
Cute.
And then we need to turn it and do the other way. So I'm going to kind of pop this on here to make sure that we get the right angle, because you're going to have to kind of straighten this up. I might better go in this way maybe. So you just want to make sure, because if we kind of tilt it like that, I don't think it would matter actually. Just ignore me. I'm just going to go there.
Okay.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. 2 1/4 is, oh no, it does matter, because that's going to be squiffy.
Have you left?
Yeah, it does matter where that score goes. It does matter.
Oh, can you buff it out? Yeah? Or like do you?
Let's go back. Let's go back. Or we just cut another piece of card.
Yeah, that's very true. That's so true.
I thought it might, and then I put it on there and I was like, no, it doesn't like it matters, but no, it does. It does. No, we're going to go for another piece of card.
Another piece of card. Right, while you do that, we'll try and answer some questions. Chloe Ivy says the foiled cardstock has become my go-to. That's really good to hear. She says the little box, is absolutely lush. Yeah, you can make those
so cute, isn't it?
Yeah, it's so cute. You can make them so easily on your scoreboard too. Andrea, morning all, beautiful collection as always. Just waiting for my husband to go out so I can order a little bit of something. Make up an errand for him.
Yes, get him doing some jobs.
Just, you know, pour the milk down the sink and be like, oh, we need another pint of milk.
Yeah.
Go and get that. Yeah. Absolutely amazing. Anne Boone says she's liked and shared. Thank you so much. Colleen says the Book of Sentiments are such good value. I do still use the 2019 ones. They do last absolutely ages,
and
don't
they? Don't
they?
go out of fashion, do they? We only date them so we know which one's which.
And which colours. Yeah, absolutely. If you want the ones to go with your new Adorable Scorable. And again, maybe you've seen a few in theirs, we've been picking and flicking, that you've just really liked.
Yeah.
It's worth getting, isn't it?
Definitely.
And like you say, Colleen says they've lasted her 6 years, which is incredible.
That's just crazy, isn't it?
Isn't it just? Louise says, I love the text foiled card. I'd like it in every colour. I know.
It's one of my favourites, that one.
We've done it before. Obviously, it's had a complete refresh for 2025 colours. They might be foiled patterns that you've seen before. But obviously, there's just something about these colours and these combos this year. It is incredible.
Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to stick then score.
Stick then score.
I think that might be easier.
Oh yeah, that's a good tip.
Yeah. I think that might be easier. So just going in, and I'm just going to make sure I'm leaving that little bit of space around them.
Yes.
It would have been easy if I'd just wanted to go kind of straight lines, but I didn't want to do just a straight grid. I wanted it to be a little bit squiffy.
A nice little check. Yeah. Don't these combinations of colours work so well too?
They just work so beautifully, don't they? I mean, obviously you could just do this in one colour.
Yeah, or just one embossing folder.
One embossing folder, yeah, for sure.
Oh, Stephen says, you ladies are doing a fabulous job showing off this Christmas collection. It's honestly not hard work showing this collection off.
No, it's not.
I guarantee it's just so easy. Lots of love for your previous card coming through. Anne Richards says, love this AS Snowfall. It went straight into my basket yesterday.
Yeah, it's very, very beautiful, isn't it?
It's very beautiful. I'm so glad we did it this year because again, it's just perfect, and it's going to work so much with all the rest of the goodies that we're going to be bringing to you over the next few weeks.
Absolutely. We've got so much lined up.
We really do.
A very exciting Christmas.
It's so exciting.
I'm going to go... No, I can't go that there. Oh, so this is where the other drama comes in. Oh, I can... Oh, look, I've done that. I didn't even realise.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think that matters. I didn't really want to double up patterns next to each other, but I think we can get away with that stripe up there. And so I don't really want to come all the way over because our little lady's going to go down here. So we don't need to come all the way over.
No. No, you don't want to waste your mirror either, do you?
Yeah, exactly. And then obviously because we've gone over the edges, some of the bits that come off, that you cut off, you can slot back in if you wanted to do like a full edge to edge kind of look.
Yeah, absolutely. I think I did this pattern as well on Tuesday with scraps. So again, make your mats and layers, make your, your toppers and your little book pages, take out what you've gutted maybe, and then you can make these designs with scraps. But you can still give them the same love and attention by embossing them, by making these backgrounds.
There we go. So just trimming off that one just gave us that little bottom edge that we needed there. So I'll just grab all of these.
And the tape runner makes it so easy to do
It does,
these.
yeah. I was using my dotty one to start with, but I wasn't getting the coverage the same, so I just went to my regular one, and that was definitely better.
Yeah.
I think because of the embossing.
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah.
And with them being that little bit kind of curvy from the machine.
Yeah.
Just trim those off. I'm just popping them on the edge of my mat in case we want to use them.
Sam says this is fab patchwork to go with the patchwork snowman.
Yeah, it works so well, doesn't it? Works so well. So then we can bring that little edge in at the bottom here. And just take that little one off.
Oh, doesn't that look great?
And then I was going to have it like landscape, but I actually think she might look quite cute this way.
Yeah, agreed.
So I might just come down these edges a little bit with these pieces we've got left over.
Okay.
Let's see what we can get in, because I can definitely get those two in. And then when we fussy cut her out, she'll sit really cute there.
Love how this is coming together.
It's just cute, isn't it? I just love the mirror, and you know, this could, you don't even need to use a little bit with this. You could just add a sentiment.
Yeah.
And it could be a card done.
Absolutely.
So cute. And so then we'll add that one into there.
And I think as well, bringing those sort of like the sapphire blue and the ice blue with the silver, just again, it makes it so versatile, because then you can maybe again use your leftover toppers that are foiled in silver.
Definitely.
Because sometimes I don't really like mixing and matching the foil colours, but
no, I know what you mean.
Using multiples brings it back in.
It does. It does. And especially in that, the kind of snowy selection of artwork in the Blockbuster, you've got a lot of blues. You've got a lot of the kind of frosty tones with silver. They've all got silver foil, so you know that they're going to work with this really well.
Yeah, you do. Absolutely.
So then I'm just going to bring everything to the 6 so that we can see that that's going to go top and bottom. So it's just creating like a little channel. And again, just a little bit of extra dimension for these patchwork sections to sit into.
Yeah. And like you say, it's just giving it that like kind of like royal treatment to your little strips and squares.
Definitely. And same there. And you could turn this over if you wanted to. I would probably do it on the front first so you can get the positioning.
Yeah.
And then flip it over, and then you can emboss it rather than deboss it, because obviously this is going in.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, and have it raised.
Yeah. And also, if you want a real kind of crisp finish, your embossing tools work really well on here. They just give you a bit of a crisper finish. I'll just get this little one here as well. There we go. So we can pop that out of the way now. This whole thing can go onto some of that frosty blue. Again, you could have pulled out any of the colours. Silver would work, the blue, even if you wanted to go a completely different colour like rainbow.
Yeah.
You know, anything at all. So just add that on there. So it's 8x6, the finished card.
Amazing.
So we can grab that, and I'm going to put this on with some foam pads actually, just to raise it up a little bit. Otherwise we're going to be a little bit on the flat side. Everything's kind of flat at the moment in terms of adhesives.
Yep.
Obviously our little lady is going to be raised.
Oh, she's the cutest.
She's so cute. Just make sure we're opening the right way before we commit to the stick. So
true. Oh yeah, yeah. It wouldn't have been the end of the world.
No, because we could have ended up going landscape like we originally planned.
Yeah. Or just having that white space at the top.
Yeah.
But we've got it on right. We're good to go.
Good. It's all good. So let's just cut this little gal out. And she's got a really cute little white edge around her. So if you don't want to be too fussy, you can kind of just follow that edge. It just makes it that little bit easier.
Oh, doesn't it just?
So it depends on what you prefer. And again, don't get too fussy with the detail. If you're looking at something and you're thinking like these little sprigs coming off a hat, I'm not cutting those out.
I know.
Just be kind to yourself.
Yes. You've got to enjoy your crafting.
Exactly, yeah. I know a lot of people don't like doing the fussy cutting, or they're a bit scared of it. Like, just make it easy for yourself.
For sure. Very different with the little butts of the cardstock though as well, isn't it?
It is, yeah, because you've got that kind of slightly thinner paper.
Yeah.
It is that little bit easier. And you can use whichever scissors you prefer. I just like a big scissor.
Your whopper choppers.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, me too now. I think I've converted into that. Oh, she looks so great on there.
So cute, isn't she? So I'm going to take off that bottom edge there. So we can just place her across the bottom. Just give her a little bit of shape. And I'm going to go with 4 mils.
Oh, yeah.
Really lift her off that background.
She deserves it.
Doesn't she? She's a little queen. So, pop that on. And then we can add our sentiment. So
Beautiful.
just make sure she's lined up on that bottom edge. Oh, she's so cute. And then I've got I Hope Your Christmas Sparkles, or I've got Let It Snow in this kind of blue, or I've got Let It Snow in the really dark navy blue.
Do you know, I kind of like the white.
The first one. May Your Christmas... Hope Your Christmas Sparkles.
I think it might be that shape. I just really like... It's one of my favourite sentiments as well.
I do like this one. This is fine. I am happy for someone else to make the decision.
Oh, me too. I love that. It's like the best part of demonstrating. You ask the host what they want, and you're like, yep, thank you.
And then I'm going to go with some little gemstone details on her as well. So I'm going to go with some of these little silver ones, silver glitters, and just add some little silver details to her buttons.
Beautiful.
And I'm going to add a couple of silver and blue ones to the little flowers on her hats.
Amazing. Jackie Bradley says this card is a showstopper. Agreed.
Thanks, guys. Oh, that moved then after I'd pressed it. And then one more silver one just on that little flower there. There we go.
Beautiful.
So cute. Oh, I forgot about this.
Oh,
There's just no space, Lisa.
There really is no space.
We need like a side desk to...
You've seen the tiny area and squished into.
I know. I had to try and squeeze past that tiny area myself with my trolley.
I know, yeah. That is just a stunning card. Look at those.
So cute, isn't she?
Mirror colours. You've got the snow lady on there. She is just beautiful.
Gorgeous.
Absolutely perfect demo. Thank you so much,
You're
Anne-Marie.
welcome.
Okay. Michelle says, a stunningly sparkly card to cool us down. I know, it is very warm, isn't it? Okay. Win It Weekly reminder for your mega storage caddy. How long was the first Christmas movie? A, 1 minute. B, 5 minutes. Or C, 8 minutes. Like, share and comment. Okay, we're coming up to the final part of our show. And we've got some more essential goodies to show you. I'm just going to pop those over there just for a second and I don't spoil our beautiful set. Okay, first up. Oh, I love this. Snowfall acetate. I just love it. I... along with Anne-Marie, campaigned for this so hard a few years ago because I was like, it doesn't snow in Bethlehem. We need Snowfall acetate. And now it was just going to be a one-off for that year. And now we've just sort of been like, so we're getting this next year and the year after. And now it's just in our essentials. 16 of our A4 gold and silver foiled Snowfall acetate sheets. So you've got the wonderful sort of 5-pointed stars in there, and then the more sort of spangled kind of Bethlehem star as well in that one. So it's absolutely beautiful, all on the one design in the gold and the silver there for you. It's absolutely stunning. Stunning, stunning, stunning. And again, perfect for those like nativity scene cards, those Bethlehem vibes. We absolutely love it. You're going to get a pack of 16 in there. 2 different designs, 8 of each, £11.99. And again, you know, it's not just us saying like we've campaigned for this. If no one at home liked it, we wouldn't bring it back again.
Exactly.
So it's clearly a winner at home as well as with us. Okay, perfect. And then we have your everybody's favourite, the classic Snowfall acetate. And that everyone again loves so much that we've expanded it into Mirror Adorable Scorable. It is just absolutely phenomenal how popular this is. This is the 5-sheet pack. We've got absolutely every size, budget and crafter catered for here. So this one's £4.99 for your 5 sheets. Again, you've seen Anne-Marie craft with this. You've seen it on Hobby Maker. We bring it out every year. It is fantastic. You can pop your middle frames into it. You can make your card blanks from it. Steppers, absolutely beautiful. Gorgeous, gorgeous acetate there. We've got it in the 16 sheet pack for £11.99. So that's your 16 sheet pack there. Again, you can use it on backgrounds and just place your adhesive like on this one where your topper's going to go. Just phenomenal. We love it. There is absolutely so many uses for Snowfall acetate. Again, you can make your boxes and bags out of this, half panel cards, just an incredible array of uses. Again, get your scraps out for this as well to be just placing in those little panels and gaps behind frames. And then we've got some wonderful rainbow finish adorable scorable in the prism white. It is absolutely beautiful. Again, you can just see that rainbow sheen that you're getting on there. Beautiful, again, for all of your sort of snowy scenes, your crisp white cards, absolutely beautiful. That's $11.99 as well. These are all the full prices, guys, so you are going to be paying much less than that at home. And then finally, we have our wonderful 2 metallic shades of Adorable Scorable. So we have got the glistening gold, stunning.
It's so pretty,
Stunning.
isn't it?
Oh, honestly, I was just #mind blown when I came back and saw this. It's phenomenal. Glistening gold effect, Adorable Scorable. It's just fantastic. And it is a true gold as well. It's not
such a beautiful shade, isn't it?
It's just gorgeous. It's not like mirrory, but then it's not like yellow or brown Adorable Scorable. It's just one of its own. And then again, the same for the silver. It's not grey. It's not mirrory. It's just so good, isn't it? The Adorable Scorable with that satin sheen that you get on there. £11.99 for that one. Okay, and then the final things, yes, like I said, I did just tuck them up here. We have got our wonderful soft Snowfall, which is perfect for adding texture to your cards. Again, makes really great little things like, again, if you're making like handmade gifts and you want that little lining to like nestle some chocolates or gifts into, it's fantastic. Again, it's great for shaker cards, snow globes, just an amazing product. And it's so cheap as well.
It is, yeah, but get a big box.
Yeah, do get a box to put it in. We do have one in here that it lives in. So yes, absolutely, you do want to store it away when you're not using it. And then we have, oh, these are just the cutest, aren't they? Our little Snowfall pom-poms. So you're going to get approximately 100 roughly in here. And again, you can be adding those into your shakers.
There's got to be more than 100 in there.
I did think that when I was saying that. I was like, that looks like way more than 100. We've probably been really tight on that number. But there looks like way more in that.
Yeah.
Mini balls of soft snow. Again, you can be just nestling those onto the edges of your toppers, of your cardstock. Again, popping them into shakers. They look great coloured with alcohol markers to be like baubles or stars. Just a really, really fun little addition to your craft stash for £2.99. Have we shown these cards? Are we showing these cards? We've got a couple more cards and then we're going to go straight back because it's all about the demos. Again, just showing off all of those extra little goodies that we've got. The little book, the sentiments, the foiled cardstock. We've got our Snowfall in here. Just so many cards from the team. I think it really goes to show how much we all loved working with this kit. We love her with the acetate as well. Again, we've got some pyramage there with us. Oh, I think this is a little book frame as well, so you can be grabbing those out. Yeah, absolutely. Again, a bit of pyramage. You might have this little bit of cardstock left over from your collection, and then there's 2 again tiny little leftover toppers there. So absolutely fabulous. Again, we've got an acetate card blank there. So that's just going to absolutely be so beautiful. Again, lots and lots of love for our Snowfall acetate. Again, just popping them onto the backgrounds. And we have got our wonderful little box front. Oh, that is great, isn't it? Look how good that's going to look on the mantelpiece. It's
gorgeous, isn't it?
Again, you could pop some fairy lights in the bottom of there.
Yeah, it would look amazing.
Oh my goodness, yeah. Absolutely beautiful. Again, that could be like a really nice box lid. You could just wrap that up and have that as a gift.
Yeah.
Oh, as like a Christmas decoration piece.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Absolutely beautiful. So that is everything that I have got to show for you. That's everything, isn't it, Lisa? Yes? I was going to say, I'm hanging on here. Yeah, let's go and get our demo in, shall we?
Okay, we're going to use this super cute little Santa. So what I've already done is I've kind of cut this panel out here. So I wanted to make a 7x7 card. And I knew I wanted to use some of this, and I wanted to use like this guy here to go across the front. So to extend our card out, we've cut this smaller. So this is just under 6 inches.
Okay.
So that we can have a matte layer, bring in some of that Snowfall Adorable Scorable, and it's just going to enable us to kind of extend out that size of that card. So
and doesn't that look great?
I know, doesn't it look gorgeous? Don't feel like restricted to smaller cards. You can just increase your mats and layers. So we're going to cut along this little snowy edge. Let me just get back in there and bring that in a little bit. So we've got this gorgeous little guy that we're going to bring around the front of our card. So we're going to make like a little bit of a box front with our acetate.
I just love him. He's so different from the sort of traditional Coca-Cola Santa as
really
well.
He's really cute, isn't he?
He's just so cute.
He's so sweet.
Again,
I just love his little face.
I do, and his sweet little I just love him.
His little red nose and his little red cheeks.
Absolutely. Again, it's such a great one for like a family Christmas card.
Definitely,
or
yeah.
baby's first Christmas.
Absolutely, it's just perfect. So it was in here, I'm sure, not that long ago.
I was going to say, I think in here's the only place that has them.
But then I think I've left the one with the new blade on my desk. So I've got 2 knives, so this one is a little bit on the weary side, but I think we're good. I think we've cut through. I did cut around his little gloves and his pom-pom on his hat while you were chattering, just so that
was done. Yeah, they're the ones that take the most time, for sure.
Just go around. I don't think I did the top of that glove.
And also says the metallic adorable scorable jumped into your basket. Don't blame you. I really don't blame you. It's a need.
It is so luxurious, and when you just kind of, I love the same colour foil and mats and layers, and it's like my favourite thing. And knowing that everything matches up so perfectly with the essentials. So you've got your plain, your foiled, the snowfall.
I know.
It works so well.
I know, absolutely.
There we go. I think that's it on his glove there. Okay, so we've got this whole section here, which we need to trim down to 7. We didn't need it all. But this bit up here wasn't too fussy, so I didn't mind cutting it all out. But trim that off there. So that's going to go across the front of our card then with some acetate. So he's going to sit along. And again, we can kind of trim the bottom off the edge there if we want to bring that down a little bit.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I think I'll just take a little bit of that blue off.
Oh, you've still got all those cute poinsettias.
Still got all of those gorgeous poinsettias. I'll just grab that little bit. I just want to make sure that's just the white showing there of that snow. And then I think that's all our trimming, so we can pop that away for now. Bring in our Snowfall acetate, and we're going to score this at 1/2 inch and at 1.5. And then I want this to go across the whole width of our card. So if you're not into the maths, just put your card on and see where it sits. So we know it's 8.5. Like if you're ever unsure of how to work out the maths, because I want to have a 1/2 inch tab, so that's what that first score is.
Yeah.
I want a 1 inch depth on the box, so that's that second score.
Nice.
Then you need to go across your card, and then you just repeat it on the other side. So you have another 1 inch for the depth and another 1/2 inch for the tab. And again, we can just cut there. That's not an essential score, but we know where we need to cut that then. You can cut it to the right size to start with, but sometimes it's just easier to kind of work it out this way.
Yeah.
If you're not sure on the maths. And then we can fold along these edges to create that fabulous box front. I love making these cards because I think they're such statement pieces with the acetate kind of
absolutely.
box. Just makes it really special, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. I remember when I first came here and you taught me how to make this box front, and I was just like, okay, that's getting used on all my Christmas cards.
Yeah.
It's just phenomenal, isn't it? Isn't it? It's such an easy technique to make it look really luxurious.
Definitely. And again, if you're selling your makes, you can sell these almost as decorations rather than just cards.
Yeah.
You can add that little bit of a premium. And cards, you can do absolutely anything with them. So we're going to stick that side onto there.
If you were to do that, you would just
So
do the bottom, wouldn't you?
So you need to add the top and bottom, yeah. So what you would need to do is, you probably wouldn't be able to do it 7 by 7 because you wouldn't have
enough,
or you would have to reduce your edges. So if you did them at 1/2 inches, you might have enough. So you would have to do a 1/2 inch tab, 1/2 inch depth, top and bottom as well as the sides.
Yeah.
But you absolutely could do that, or you could craft some sides and stick them on.
Oh yeah, of course,
do it that way.
Yeah.
Especially if you had like a border that went kind of top and bottom to hide.
Oh yeah, to hide the joins, yeah.
You could definitely do that. So then we're going to go ahead and do the central that box. We can just kind of slide this in as well.
Amazing.
So I'm going to stick him on next because I wasn't sure what I wanted to do with this frame. I kept this frame and I wasn't sure where we were going to put it. So I'm going to stick him on first on the front, and then we can have a look about where it can all sit. So I'll just add him in place along the bottom edge.
Beautiful.
Like that.
Oh, the team have just put that we are experiencing a couple of gremlins on Facebook. Not for everybody.
Oh, no.
I know, not for everybody. We are still live. YouTube's working absolutely fine if you prefer.
From in here.
Oh, okay.
It's still connected, it's just,
Is it Lisa's
Buffering.
fault?
yeah, it's a bit buffering.
Okay.
So foam pads on there, a little bit of our purple glue stick so that we can just kind of slide this into position.
Yeah.
So we can then just pop that in and just kind of drop it and then move it to where we want that to sit, so we know that it's central. And then this, I wasn't sure whether to kind of use it on the front. It would have to tuck behind him though.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like that, and then this guy inside.
Okay, that's cute.
Or to put that inside as well. But I quite like it on the front.
I like it on the front, yeah.
So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring it.
I love making these joint decisions.
I know, right? It's like we're both crafting.
I know. It's so fun to get involved.
So I'm going to kind of sit that there. I'm going to trim the border here and here so I can kind of tuck it under that snow a little bit. So let's just do that first. Just take this little edge off. So I can just kind of tuck that in and get it to sit a little bit more central then. And then we'll stick him in next. So I'm going to go with, I'll normally go my red liner tape, but because I don't want it to stick forever in case it's in the wrong place.
Yeah, yeah. This is, the dotty is going to be much more forgiving.
Just a little bit more repositionable, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we know we haven't got tape on him, so we can just kind of lift him into place. And what I might do is just kind of drop that down first and then like tuck these little bits in. Because I know, again, I've got a little bit of give at the top of that cardstock where I haven't got tape to poke that in.
Oh, what a beautiful card. This is turning out so nice.
Let me just, why are you not going in? There we go. It's just been troublesome down there then.
Yeah, definitely the best choice of adhesive.
Yeah, 100%.
Sure.
If that was our red line, it'd be like tough. That's where I'm staying for the rest of your life.
That's my home.
And then we can go in with this guy on the inside. Again, we'll use our purple glue stick on our foam pad so that we can get the positioning perfect.
So good.
So just pop that on there and then we'll slide this in, just kind of drop it roughly central, and then I can just kind of have a look from the overhead to make sure he's sitting kind of in the middle.
Yep.
And then we've just got our little Happy Christmas that I'm going to pop across there. I thought about putting it down there. I don't know.
I kind of like it there.
I do, I think.
Yeah, and then you're not covering up those gorgeous poinsettias.
I don't want to cover those up because they're so pretty.
I know. Jackie Bradley says she's loving this card. Chloe Ivy says, I think I now plan to use more acetate for Christmas this year.
Yeah, it's essential.
Do it.
It's essential.
It is essential.
Let me just pick his little hand up so I can tuck that underneath.
I know we are a little bit slow on the comments. Just whilst we resolve everything.
We don't have to put this on a carte blanche because it's got that 220 micron acetate. It will kind of stand up by itself. Let me show you. I might pass it to you actually.
Yes, you want me to show it off up here?
Stuff.
Yeah. Let's show it off on this one. Okay.
But it should stand up if you do have any kind of...
Oh, here we are. Right.
If he doesn't want to stand up, I can
no
put it on a
hands.
carte blanche.
No
hands.
hands.
Is he playing?
No hands. That stands up perfectly.
It's just so cute, isn't it? And then you could just put your insert on the back to
hide
your adhesives,
Absolutely.
things like that. Or you can put it on a carte blanche.
Look at that beautiful, beautiful make.
It's
Stunning.
So cute, isn't it?
So cute. Valerie says, love this card. Anne Dixon, lovely card, Anne-Marie. Stunning card. Jeanette Thompson, I like this card make. You could make this for any of your collection.
Yeah.
Absolutely perfect. There's so much fussy cutting and frames. You could recreate this with any of your top sets.
Definitely. Yeah.
But he's a cute little guy.
He's just so cute.
So cute. Okay, it is time to end the show. Thank you so much for joining us. I know we've ran over a little bit, but I think you'll agree some of these products have been 100% worth it. So much love still coming in for that make. Thank you. Okay, Hobby Maker. What a day Amy has got today.
She's got such a good day.
Phenomenal. She has got this afternoon on Hobby Maker, 2 p.m. She has got a stunning Snow Globes concept card kit.
It's incredible.
Incredible. They're so easy to make as well. Me and Kat did the samples for that and they were so fun. 5 p.m. she's got festive acetate and brand new essential Christmas paper packs. Everybody loves those paper packs.
Yeah, and it's acetate wraps.
Acetate wraps.
Acetate wraps.
And they're beautiful.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
They're beautiful. And 8 p.m, again, we're going to be having another look at that blockbuster. It's definitely worth staying up and crafting with us. For another look at that beautiful blockbuster. Next up on Hunky Dory TV, it's you and Kat tomorrow.
Yes, it is.
It is.
I don't know what we've got.
You've got the stunning snow globes.
Ooh,
what
nice.
a treat.
Yeah.
Okay, so it is time to say goodbye. Have a lovely rest of your Thursday and we will see you here tomorrow.